Hey guys, it's Wolf here. This is a quick video about the market cycle and the importance of understanding where we are at the market cycle. And then I'm going to talk about the current state of crypto markets. So basically the markets move like this, okay? And the reason it always repeats is because human psychology stays the same, okay? So our brain has evolved through evolution, and we have these kind of like biases that make us act in a certain way, okay? And these are emotional biases. These are not logical. This is not, if you look at this cycle, it's not logical that it repeats all the time, right? Because we already know it. Like, why does it repeat? It's because these are psychological triggers in our brain called cognitive biases, and they're basically errors in our cognition to make decisions. Everything in life is binary. So whenever you wake up or do anything, you're like, do I wake up or do I stay in bed? Or do I drink coffee or do I not drink coffee? Or do I go to take a walk or do I, like, whatever you do, or do I read a book or do I not read a book? And the decision is affected by 25 cognitive biases. So for example, right now we are kind of, so in 2021, this was the bull market, right? But right now we are in the bear market. So the next logical step is, the next bull run, okay? And it's going to take a couple of years, in my opinion, at least one to a couple of years for the bear market to end and the new bull run to start. And what I'm doing, I'm buying these, undervalued, high quality assets that and blue chip assets that have user adoption, leaders in the space, all cash flow companies, great protocols for very undervalued price, in my opinion, right now. So anyway, about the biases. So the biases make us buy at the top. If you were in 2021, you probably bought most of your crypto picks here. Okay, you used most money here, and that's the psychology of that's what our brain. It's exciting. There's tons of cognitive bias bearing on our brain. Like literally, there are over 25 cognitive biases, and there's like 20 cognitive biases bearing on our brain. So the decision to add more money here at the top of the bull run is a pretty no-brainer. However, if you're a seasoned investor, well, I'm not that seasoned investor, but I've been in cryptocurrency since late 2017, and I've seen the bubble a couple of times right now. So I'm beginning to understand, like, wow, it really just repeats. Okay, so if you're new to cryptocurrencies, you need to hone this in your head that the bubble mentality, it repeats. So in 1700s, there was, for example, the South Sea bubble, where Sir Isaac Newton, one of the geniuses, that is still very relevant. His findings and hypotheses and theories. He also made lost all of his money in the bubble or South Sea bubble back in early 1700. So it has been repeating, and stocks have been available since 1600. So it has been repeating. Even though money is a fairly new mechanism that we change transfer value, if you really think about how long humans have been on this planet, it's a long time. And also we used to barter. So if I had something and you had something, we could change up. So yeah, so money. So in that sense, yeah. So we have still these old cognitive bias in our bearing our brain, which makes the market act irrationally. So there's panic selling, aka overselling, and then there's overbuying, aka FOMO buying. Okay, so you need to avoid FOMO, fear of missing out, avoid it, and panic. Okay, you need to avoid it. And to avoid these things, what you simply need to do is manage. Your temperament is the first thing that you need as an investor. If you're here to trade cryptocurrency stuff like that, my channel is not for you. I'm not here to trade. I'm here to become extremely wealthy through investing. Because if you look at Forbes 100 list, all of the biggest investors are all of the richest men in the world are investors, because trading requires time. Investing doesn't require, you don't have to constantly look at. You could just do your research and then buy and then do not do anything. So that's what I like to do. I'm very lazy, so I just buy the blue chips and make tons of money and become a multimillionaire in the next bull run. Okay, so so yeah. So even though, by the way, this cycle repeats, it's going to be like, there's always opportunities. Think about like dot-com bubbles, or 2000s, when the bubble popped. It was like 10 to 20 years after they see new gains after that. You know what I'm saying? But if you can spot opportunity. Like after dot-com bubble, there was the cryptocurrency bubble. Back if you got in like 2011 or 2013, 15, 17. You know what I'm saying? So it has been, there's always a new bubble, in my opinion, as what I have discovered. However, it's a lot of people can't seem to find them because they are not tuned to the opportunity. So I'm very tuned into the opportunity, and that's what I'm saying, that I'm buying here right now because this is the biggest opportunity. If you feel fear right now, remember the Warren Buffett quote: "Be greedy when others are fearful, and be fearful when others are greedy." So here, others were tons of greed was here. This was full greed fest. Okay, so you need to be very careful here. Okay, so I sold everything here, and now I'm buying everything here. Okay, so it's pretty simple. So 1 to 2 years, dollar cost averaging in, and boom, then you can make insane money in the next bull run. A lot of people can't think about how patience is running. Like it is a resource that a lot of people don't have, and it can become your advantage because so much people can't just focus and be patient. Like the TikTok scrolling and doom scrolling is destroying a lot of people's brains because they become so impatient. They need everything right now, and the instant dopamine hit from sugar and salt and fat from the food and from the content that we consume. It's instant dopamine hits, so it's very hard for people with rewired brain to full dopamine releases to actually stay patient and focused for 1 to 2 years. And that's where truly the opportunity comes in from. If you can focus for 1 to 2 years for the next couple of years, in the next bull run you can live, you don't have to ever work again, in my opinion, if you play your cards right, of course. So it's a game. I think the life, as I've been listening to tons of like billionaires and very smart people, they always think about it. Always boils down that life is a game, right? When you think about life as a game, it becomes fun. I think my life is very fun, and I'm very grateful, to be alive and have this, like, play this game. I love the game. I truly love the game. So so I'm in the game. I am definitely in the game. And the first things that you want to know in the game when you get in the game is, Warren Buffett always talks about it as never lose money, and the second rule is never forget the rule number one. And what it basically means, it boils down to investing, is that manage risk. Risk management is essential, which means you don't want to buy just one token here at the one time. People are always waiting for the one deep opportunity, and then they want to buy this new token here. That's bull. That's lottery. Good luck with that. You will be broke for the rest of your life. You know why I know that? Because it's just statistics. If you look at lottery, its probability that you will not win lottery is very huge. So you can just, because I learned it from my mentor, because we have this, again, we have these biases. It always thinks about like, no, I'm special, I can win it, or no, I can do it. That's called excessive self-regard tendency. So we always think that, I have fallen in this bias too. I'm just a human too, right? So but I try to avoid and as much as I can them, because they are fallacies in our thinking. But you need some level of confidence. But you don't need to become like a. It's different to be confident and become a fool just by not leveraging the right strategy. So it's a lottery mentality. What you want to do is pick assets that you can have a one asset there, but I have found crypto space being full of opportunities. So you want to have manage risk. You want to have high caps, and then you have to have mid caps and low caps, in my opinion. And you have to build positions slowly. So you learn something about the asset, and then you buy a little, and then you learn more about the asset, and then you buy a little bit more. Okay, so start, for example, with, if you buy some asset, buy with $50, then learn more about it, and if you like it more, buy with $500, and if you learn a little bit more, then buy with 5K. Okay, and for example, if this was a 3-month span, the market was here, you bought $50 here, $500 here, and 5K here. You have right now a massive position for this slowly build here, so you actually know what you're holding, and in the next bull run you can make insane gains if your pick was right pick, right? So this truly, there's tons of things to know when it comes to crypto investing. In my opinion, it's all psychology in the end, because humans are truly emotional beings. All of their decisions are made with emotions. For example, if you think about selling, we all, it's very hard, there's not many times that we make logic, like we buy with logic. For example, when it comes to food, we are like, I feel hungry, and feeling is emotion. Okay, it's an emotion. So you feel hungry, and that's why you go get the sandwich. You're not it would be logical to get some hydrocarbonates into my body so my body can function well in the next 3 to 4 hours. I don't feel anything hungry right now, but it's logical that I eat. No, no way. We are just always. I feel this type of way, and that's why I'm doing something. I feel this type of way. You know what I'm saying? And those, my friend, are welcome to the hood. They are the golden key to wealth and psychology. They are 25 cognitive biases, baby. So you need to know them. You need to study them. I'm going to create some programs. I was writing a book actually about 25 cognitive biases, but then I realized that there's just you can read. So if you want to know more about them, read Charlie Munger's Poor Charlie's Almanac. It's a pretty hefty book, but at the end of this book, he summarizes all the 25 cognitive biases in his own way. He's an old man and he's very smart, so it's very hard to understand how when he writes. It's just so deep. Okay, it's so deep. So my explaining is going to be more of like, because I'm a millennial, this guy is like a dinosaur, but he's very smart, of course. So I just but that's how it goes. Everybody gets old, so don't waste time, just take action, keep pounding at it. The next cryptocurrency opportunity is coming, and you know what, it's already here. This is the opportunity. A lot of people are waiting this to be the opportunity. No, this is the moment when you have lost the opportunity. The opportunity is right now, baby. Okay, so hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to learn more about my strategies and if you want to see my portfolio, go to wolflowitz.com. Okay, go to wolflowitz.com right now. Sign up to the email list. I will send you daily emails and all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, so hey, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next videos and peace out.